Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Antonio Armendariz. I will be reporting to you about the summer 2008 California wildfires. Um, the summer 2008 California wildfires, collectively dubbed as the Northern California Lightning Series by CAL FIRE, were a concentrated outbreak of wildfires during the summer of 2008. Over 2,780 individual fires were burning at the height of the period, um, burning large portions of forest in California, killing 23 individuals. The majority of the fires were started by lightning from dry thunderstorms, which started on June 20th, 2008. Although some early fires were started around May 22nd, um, the Basin/Indian fires of the Ventana Wilderness became the third largest in California history, based on size, and the second costliest fire to be put out in U.S. history. Um, the fires broke out after 3 years of below normal rainfall, dehydrated from much of California's forest and California's woodlands, making them prone to wildfires. Spring of 2008 was the driest on record for many locations. For example, San Francisco, which registered a 0.67 inches of rain out of normally 5.18 from March to May, as vegetation turned into bone-dry tinder. In early June, Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger at the time declared a statewide drought for the first time in 17 years. Some contributing factors: John Jusky, a National Weather Service science officer, was quoted in June of 2008 in the LA Times saying, in historic terms, where record dry levels, the spring of 2008 not only broke a record for the least amount of rainfall, it represented a less than one-third previous to the record of 0.55 of an inch of rainfall in 1934. The first major fire was human-caused the Summit Fire in the Santa Cruz Mountains, which started on May 22nd, 2008. On June 8th, 2008, the next major fire breakout of the Indians Fire in the Ventana Wilderness of the Los Padres National Forest. During the weekend of June 21st to June 22nd, a dry, lower pressure system crossed over California, producing dry lightning and ignited nearly 2,000 fires across 17 counties. As of July 5th, 2008, 328 fires continued to burn, and 81% of the original fires had been contained. For the first time since 1977, the military helped with ground-based firefighting when Governor Schwarzenegger dispatched 400 California National Guard troops to man the fire lines. The lightning caused the Basin Complex fire near Big Sur, which started on June 21st, burned about 162,000 acres, eventually torching the Ventana Wilderness. It merged lines with the Indians Fire. On July 5th, 2008, California Governor Schwarzenegger commented that, "I've been driving up and down the state of California and seeing the various fires, and can only imagine that this state will be very prepared." But obviously that didn't really work out very well. The next morning there were 1,000 fires, following the next day, which was 1,400 fires, which ignited over the period of 14 days. The fires forced evacuation of Big Sur prior to the 4th of July weekend. The Pico Blanco Scout Reservation was forced to evacuate the camp, diverted its scouts to the Boulder Creek Reservation in Santa Cruz. As of July 11th, 2008, it was reported that over 793,000 acres were burned, total exceeded the estimation of 500,000 acres, which burned during the series of the 2003 California wildfires. Total resources included 467 hand crews, 1,503 engines, 423 water tenders, 291 bulldozers, 142 helicopters, over 400 soldiers, and numerous air tankers. Like I said earlier, the fire was responsible for the death of 23 individuals. On July 25th, a blaze sparked by target shooting broke out in Mariposa County in the Sierra Nevada foothills of Central California. By the following day, the telegraph fire had gone from 1,000 acres to 16,000 acres, and within days destroyed 21 homes. Residents were evacuated from approximately 300 homes, and that were immediately threatened, with an additional 4,000 homes placed on standby for evacuations in the Mid-Pines and Cultivar and Greeley Hill area. Air quality in the northern and central California areas, especially Central and Bakersfield to Redding, deteriorated as a result of the smoke from the wildfires. From June 21st to June 27th, much of northern California was covered in a thick blanket of smoke, which reduced visibility and turned sky yellow. And from there, hazy conditions returned on July 7th, along high temperatures of over 100 degrees in the Central Valley. The heat and smoke combined forced public officials such as Governor Schwarzenegger to issue advisories and emergency plans for the heat waves respectively. Air quality districts issued another spare the air day for July 8th, July 9th, and July 10th, as calming winds in the northern California failed to blow away smoke conditions and wildfires. That is my report for Wildland. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.